What is up, guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Before we get started in the topic of this video, I want to make another announcement, which is, if you guys have not heard, throtl is looking for brand ambassadors from all over the world to help support throtl, help support the brand. If you guys are interested in becoming a brand ambassador, the link is in the description below. It will tell you everything you need to know. It is an awesome community, guys, and it is growing super fast. So if you want to get involved, help support us, please click the link and apply today. First stop of the day is the UPS store. Just received word we got a package in, and I will give you guys a little bit of hint, not gonna tell you the whole thing, but it is for the VR-4 and it's its first performance mod. Super excited, let me go ahead and grab that. Alright, today we're going to be unboxing the first performance mod for the VR-4. Let's see what it is. Alright. We got ourselves a Canon high flow air filter and the vibrant adapter so that it works with the stock VR-4 MAF. So guys, in honor of the new intake on the VR-4, we're gonna run a promotion on the throtl store. So if you use promo code RICK, you're gonna save yourself $25 off any air intake system. This is only gonna be good for 48 hours, guys, so check the link in the description. Go ahead and take advantage of that deal. Perfect. And it even came with a little rubber gasket. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Awesome. Let's go ahead and pop this thing on the car. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what tools we're gonna need. This should be a relatively quick install.
Oh, there we go. You have to take the filter.
Look at all the stuff in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Oh man. It's like look at all that. That cannot be good for airflow. It's like seeds. Alright, so we no longer need this.
You need to take the bottom off as well.
Yeah, we do not need this bottom air box here as well. So there's a couple 10mm bolts here. And then we're gonna take the mass airflow sensor off the stock piece, which Rick's doing that right now. Hook it up to this little adapter flange with the gasket. Pop this back in and this job is going to be done already. So we have all of the stuff we need to assemble this. We have our rubber gasket, which I'm putting on now. We have the mass airflow flange adapter, and then we have hardware and washers and the nuts that actually came off the car. So let me go ahead and toss these on real quick. Alright, so this is the fully assembled unit here. Looks like everything is in good shape. It's also always a good time to inspect anything. Just look inside the mass airflow sensor, look for any damaged pieces, but everything looks good. So let's go ahead and toss this back on the car. Alright, so while I was doing that, Rick just removed all of the bolts, so let's go ahead and remove the bottom portion of the air box. And then we're going to be, do you want to mount the filter on here first? Okay. Before we toss that in, I got some waterless car wax here. I'm actually just going to wipe this down. You can see how much dirt and grime is on here. It's funny, you can actually see this is actually painted under here too. Perfect. Let's go out for a test drive. You know what I realized? What? I'm about 6 feet tall and my head is literally hitting the roof right now.
Can you lower the seat anymore?
Let's try.
No, it's max low.
It can only go up. I can Whoa, I can lean back, but I can't drive like that. Whoa, we gotta fix that. That is really strange. So if you're like 6'2", there's no way you could drive one of these cars. My head is pressed up against the thing. We're not gonna boost this thing too hard because we do still need to do the oil change after the seafoam's been in it. Ooh, that is horrible. So you just go first to third.
Yeah.
What you guys might have heard is that second gear grind. So I'm just gonna avoid second gear altogether. That's gonna be one of the major projects with this car. We're still dialing in which clutch exactly we wanna get for this car. I think we're between an RPS clutch and maybe a ACT clutch. Oh yeah, it's definitely louder. You definitely get a little bit more of that.
You can actually hear the blow-off
valve
too now.
Yeah, you can actually hear it. So that's good. I mean, obviously there's a lot of ways to go, but the car is fast. Like, surprisingly, if you guys have ever been in a VR-4 or a Stealth RT twin turbo, you'll know that they are pretty quick cars. And you know, comparing this to a FDRX7 or even SC300 Toyota Supra, you know, these were all competitors at the same time. So this, I feel, is one of the most underrated cars of its time. Would you agree, Rick?
Yeah, I definitely would agree. I mean, that's why I had one way back in the day too.
So for the money, the VR-4 Stealth Twin Turbo, I think, is one of the best pickups. And now, as you guys saw, you know, they're coming down in price, which is really cool. So if you guys do see one in your local area, or if you see it listed on throtl, definitely I would recommend going and checking it out at least, and driving one. If you've never been in one, I mean, it's fast. Like, this is a fast car. I wonder what it'll do to the M3. If you guys think that Rick should race me in the M3, or actually if you think Rick should race any of the guys in the shop, comment below and let us know who do you think would make the best race. Maybe Dustin, maybe TJ's BRZ, or maybe Calvin's S13. I think that would be a really good race. All in all, installing an air filter is a super easy way to restore some power that you might have lost due to, you know, poor maintenance and things like that. Is it going to gain you 30, 40, 50 horsepower? Most likely not, and in this application it's definitely not, but I think it's good. It increases the sound, maybe a little bit of horsepower for the butt dyno. Let's move on to today's video. I want to show you some more parts that we received. Right here is new set of front rotors and pads for the E90. So I'm going to insert a little clip of what happens to the E90 when you slam on the brakes. Probably one of the major reasons why it hasn't sold, and I haven't really been pushing to sell it, is because I don't feel comfortable selling anyone a car that does this when you slam on the brakes. So as you guys can see, the wheel shakes, kind of lurches to one side. I think either one of the pads has some deep wear on one side or something uneven. But so these are the rotors that I picked up. They're made by Max Carbon. It's an OEM replacement, and picked up some Centric ceramic pads. So as mentioned in previous videos, this car is not a track monster. This is a good OEM replacement type brake rotor and pad setup. I'm gonna go ahead and install these over the next couple days. If you guys want to see that, hit that subscribe button. Before I finish up this video and close it out, I want to challenge you guys to a dare. Now, springtime is here, and we all know that everyone wants to get their car ready for the show season. So if you guys are looking to buy any parts, what I want you guys to do is shoot me an email here with what part you want to buy, and I guarantee you that I will price match or beat that price that you can find online. We're willing to take less profit so we can hook you guys up with the best deal. If you don't believe me, please go ahead and try it. I will put my email, my personal email, on the screen right now. I dare you guys to try it. If you like what you saw in this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. We'll see you guys in the next one.